In the last video, we reviewed the elements of the summary view. This is where the bid captain will close out the job in the summary view, investigating and determining the critical elements of information that need to be put onto the bid documents. Several pieces of analysis need to be performed to complete a bid. One of those analyses that will be needed is potentially a DBE analysis. By clicking on the DBE analysis on the toolbar, I will gather all the information relating to the DBE types that I identified in the bid setup window. For this particular job, I identified two types: Minority Business Enterprise, or MBE, at the goal percentage of 10%, and the WBE, or Women-Owned Business Enterprise, at the goal percentage of 5%. What the software has done by starting the bid analysis window for DBE analysis is to assemble the different minority business enterprise bids from the different matrices and give me detailed information about them so I can make a qualified decision. There are probably 25 matrices in this bid file, and there are 5 qualifying minority business enterprise contractors, each coming from a different matrix in the bid file. The matrix is identified, the vendor's name is identified, their bid amount, their contributing amount. Now, the contributing amount can be different than the bid amount, since partial bids can be put in for a DBE contractor. For instance, if we had an earthwork contractor doing a $400,000 bid with a $70,000 trucking subcontractor, their bid could be a partial according to the DBE requirements. So that contributing amount then would be different than the bid amount. We then see the premium, or the amount that it will take to use that subcontractor instead of the existing solution in the matrix, and we see the percent of the overall bid that will achieve the goal by using this subcontractor in one of the solutions. This particular analysis, we're looking for 10%, and I can readily identify that only by using Metcalfe or Cooper would I achieve that. A combination of the 3 other subs will not equal 10%, and so would not be a valid solution. In this case, I could put my cursor on Metcalfe's bid, hit the require button, and Metcalfe's bid would be required in the mechanical matrix from here, not from the bid input person's perspective. So I can change the bid matrices from this DBE analysis window. Now, the WBE tab, when I select it, shows me a list of the women-owned business enterprises, and I quickly identify that 2 of them, ASI and Lemons, are already being used as low-path solutions in the matrix, and they are contributing to the goal of reaching the 5%. So far, if I look at the bottom of the screen, I've achieved 2.79% of the bid using women-owned business enterprises. In this case, by analysis, I'm looking at the percentage that would be added by either using Larson's or Lair Swanson, and I'm not quite sure which is the one that will meet or exceed the goal and give me the lowest premium to achieve that. If I click on the Best Fit button, the software will perform that automated analysis for us, and it will then show me which of those companies, in this case Larson's, that will meet or exceed the goal of 5%, and I will see at the bottom of the screen the percentage achieved with the Best Fit is above that. In order to use Larson's and require their bid, I hit the Require button, and that will force them to be used in the matrix and turn their bid a special purple color. Again, this has forced this particular bid into the matrix, and thus it's got a new solution in the matrix with a higher amount, and that higher amount is contributed to the total bid plus add-ons to adjust the total bid amount. I would probably want to do this as close to closing time as I would feel comfortable in order to get the best analysis for these different DBE categories, waiting till I had as many bids from these types of contractors as I could. I'm going to close this window. I'm going to go to the matrices view, and within the matrices view, what I'm going to see is if I go to glass and glazing, I'm going to see that Larson's bid has that special purple color in it that is a required bid outside of the matrix. A normal required bid in the matrix where the requirement is performed from within the matrix is blue in color. This one's purple. Purple indicates a specially required bid. Now this is one of the analyses that you might want to perform while closing out the bid. Another one that you'll certainly want to perform is the alternates analysis, which we'll pick up in the next video.